Guys, it's Frances, and I have a weekly collaboration for you, but this collaboration is just a bit different. So I hosted this one, and it is a secret mani swap. That means that I asked all the ladies who wanted to participate to give me their names, and I would randomly assign them one of the other ladies that wanted to participate, and they had to go and look through all of their designs and choose one that they wanted to recreate in their own way. So yes, I sanctioned cyberstalking just this once. Now, what made it so secret was that none of the ladies knew who had gotten them and didn't know what designs they were going to be recreating. Through the magic of random assignment, I got Pumpkin's Nail Station, and I had to choose one of her designs to recreate, and I will be posting that up in the left hand corner, and I will be posting the links to all the ladies below as I always do. So you see there's her design, and I'm going to be using these two nail polish colors. One of them is one from Five Below, and another one is a Beauty Big Bang holographic polish, and I'm going to be using this clear nail protector from Wet n Wild. And these are my three stamping polishes: a Funky Fingers that I got at Five Below, a black from Esmalta Kelly, and a pink one from Maniology. And then I'm going to be using this very loved Edgebus 01 plate that's showing you is double-sided. And then I'm going to be using an image from this Beauty Big Bang Pride plate. And then I'm going to be using all the stampers. And you'll be seeing why in a minute. So I'm going to start with one coat of this pink polish. Now, this polish is labeled as a matte polish. When it dries, I would not call it matte. I would call it a satin finish. It is very, very streaky on the first coat. It does apply kind of like a matte neon polish. And it's better with the second coat. It does still look a little bit streaky up this close, but I promise you from far away, it was not obvious. Remember, these videos are up close and personal. And then on my ring finger, I'm going to be applying the holographic polish from Beauty Big Bang. I opted to go with 3 coats of this one. The first coat, you can definitely see a lot of visible nail line. There was some visible nail line after the second coat, which I probably could have gotten away with because that holographic kind of tricks your eye into not seeing it a lot. But I opted to go with the third coat because that's just how I roll. So there is my third coat. And then I'm going to give you a quick shot of what it looks like before I do the add-ons. And that is how it looks without the stamping. And then I'm going to apply some of that clear polish to this stamper head. And I'm going to be doing this because I'm going to show you how to make a mirror image of a design if you don't have the mirror image. While I'm allowing that to dry, and I'm going to wait till it's dry and tacky, I'm going to pick up this ribbon image, and I'm going to pick it up first in white and get that off on my thumb. And I'm going to put 2 of these on my thumb, and then I'm going to come in with a pink with the same image, and I'm going to offset it a little bit so you can see that white underneath. Then I'm going to pick up this little tiny butterfly in the corner of that Edgebus 01 plate. And I'm going to pick this up in black. And then I'm going to put that image aside. And I'm going to pick it up one more time on a different stamper, and I'm going to stamp it on that already dry clear polish. And there I've created a mirror image. Then I'm going to put out some of that holographic polish from Beauty Big Bang, and I'm going to be using a dotting tool and just filling in those wings with the same holographic polish that I used on my ring finger. And you can go ahead and go over this as many times, but I knew that I was going to be stamping on the pink, so I wasn't too worried about the opacity because I knew that pink would help it. And then while I'm waiting for those to dry, I'm going to go ahead and put out some rhinestones. And if I had been thinking about it, I would have put them on something white or something where I could see them a little bit better, because this was not fun. I'm using a wax pencil to pick up the rhinestones, and I've dotted on a little bit of clear coat. That's what you saw me doing before. With the dotting tool, I put a little bit of clear coat on there. And because rhinestones don't like to stay on, I'm going to go ahead and go around the stones with some clear polish just to kind of cement it around the sides. I would not recommend going over the top of a rhinestone, especially if you have really expensive ones like Swarovski. These are not those, but it can cloud your rhinestones. And then when my butterflies are dry, I'm going to put a generous coat of clear over top of them. And then I'm going to wait for them to dry. But apparently I'm not going to wait long enough because I'm impatient. So I noticed this one was just pulling a little bit, and I wanted you guys to see what it looks like when a decal is not ready. So I went ahead and put it aside for about another 10 minutes, and then I went back in with this kind of like cutting tool. And guys, I know people get a little panicky when they see me do that. I promise you, no stamper heads were harmed in the creating of this video. So then when you pull off the decal, you're going to go ahead and cut the excess clear off. Now don't do as I'm doing here and be lazy and only cut off a little bit of the clear, because it will get thick on you. It will be super noticeable. Try and get as close to the image as possible. I did not do that. Don't do as I do. And then I'm going to be using these angled tweezers to put the image on, and I'm going to reposition this image about 13,000 times. And it's really good that I do voiceovers for these videos, because at this point I was probably not saying anything that you guys would want to hear. I was a bit frustrated, so I decided forget it, and I used my fingers to reposition the image until I got it where I liked it. At the end of the day, I'm going to put a clear coat on this, not at the end of the day, but when I'm done with this, I go ahead and putting a clear coat on here, and you can see there's kind of a little gap between the two butterflies because I left too much of that clear polish on. Like I said, cut your decals closer. But I do like how the image turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you check out the other ladies. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending your time with me, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.